Hi everyone. Like other devices, after use, the generator cannot avoid unintended errors and incidents, which affects the response of information in case of power outages. The following video will guide you to identify and handle common errors and problems in gasoline generator. To solve errors and incidents, the following tools and supplies are required: screwdrivers, wrench set, wrench socket with T-handle 8, 10 mm, 6-point sockets size 17 mm, spark plug tools 22 mm, brush, towels, funnel, measuring cup, diagonal cutters, needle nose pliers, locking chain pliers, digital clamp meters, fuel filter, air filter, oil filter, grease industrial, gasoline, spark plug, multi-purpose lubricant, spray paint, black, red, white, zip ties, lubricating oil. Error 1. Crank but cannot start the engine. First, check battery voltage parameters. Parameters must ensure as greater than or equal to 12 VDC. If the battery voltage is not enough, charge it or replace it with a new one. Turn the key to start the engine, then check the signal on the motor that have enough 12 VDC or not. If not yet, proceed to open the control panel cover to check the signal wire and make a measurement from the starter motor to the switch pin to ensure the circuit is shorted. Check the fuse to ensure the circuit is shorted. Check the starter motor thread, brush, wire. If not reached, to replace new one. Error 2. Crank engine running, but not working. Check the amount of fuel in the tank. If running out of fuel, fill it up. Ignition test at both spark plugs. Make sure sparks are not interrupted. If the spark is weak, conduct cleaning and readjust the spark plug gap. Note: spark plug gap must within 0.7 to 0.8 mm. If the spark is still uneven, replace the new spark plug, then check it again. If there is still no fire, open the fan protective cover to check the ignition IC breaker wire by short circuit. Test the circuit breaker IC with a common ground wire. Short circuit when the key turns off, plus open circuit when the key turns on. If it is still in a state of continuity, check the signal wire. After checking the spark plug, if the IC is still not working, check and clean the fuel system. Perform removing the fuel tank, air filter to check fuel system, from the fuel tank to carburetor. Remove the fuel pipe at the carburetor. Perform machine operation to check whether the fuel is draining out or clogging in the hose. If the fuel is clogged, check the fuel pipe and filter for fuel. Note: when installing the gasoline filter, you need to set the direction of the arrow on the gasoline filter towards the carburetor. Check the cleaning of carburetor, air filter, and calibration check of the exhaust, inlet valve system, clean solenoid, main jet, nozzle, air inlet and gasoline lines inside the carburetor. Note: when cleaning, it is necessary to avoid damaging, tearing or deforming the seals, gasket in the carburetor. Error 3. The machine runs, but the rewinding is unstable. Remove the fuel pipe at the carburetor. Perform machine operation to check whether the fuel is coming out of a strong or blocked pipe. If the fuel is clogged, check the fuel pipe. Check and clean the carburetor, air filter. Make sure the seals, gasket are tight, clean solenoid, main jet, nozzle, air inlet and gasoline lines inside the carburetor. Note: when cleaning, it is necessary to avoid damaging, tearing or deforming the seals, gasket in the carburetor. If you cannot recover, replace it with a new carburetor. Error 4. Machine is running, but no voltage, low or high voltage. Remove the lid of the electrical box. Check and clean the capacitor connection points. Conduct measurement of capacitor parameters. The index should reach approximately 35 to 40 microfarads. Measure and check the excitation coil parameters. Specs should reach 0.9 to 1.5 ohm. Measure stator, main winding. Specs should reach 0.2 to 0.5 ohm. If the parameters do not meet the above standard, the capacitor core needs to be replaced. For machines using HVR, check and clean the commutator and brush. If it does not guarantee the quality, the brush should be replaced. Plus adjust the voltage to increase or decrease on the HVR. If not adjustable, new HVR must be replaced. Note: must ensure the machine runs smoothly and sufficiently rewinding. If not enough, proceed to check the steps above again. Error 5. The machine runs out an oscillating voltage. Check and clean the commutator and brush. If it does not guarantee the quality, the brush should be replaced. Adjust street variable on HVR to stabilize the output voltage. If this is not stable, new AVR must be replaced. Check and replace capacitors or HVRs. Note: must ensure the machine runs smoothly and sufficiently rewinding. If not enough, proceed to check the steps above again. Error 6. Machine runs for a few minutes or turning off. Then repeat. Check the oil level of the machine. Conduct additional oil if the machine lacks oil or has deposits in the oil. Check the oil switch signal wire to ensure no circuit is the oil switch working well. Note: the most suitable viscosity capacity should be about 2/3 of the high and the low on the dipstick. Gasoline engine 5 to 6.5 kVA, 1.1 liters of oil. Gasoline engine 8 to 10 kVA, 1.6 liters of oil. Error 7. The machine running, but not full load. Weak capacity. Remove the fuel pipe in the carburetor. Start the engine to check whether the fuel is draining out or is clogged. If the fuel is clogged, check all the fuel pipe and fuel filter. Check and clean carburetor, air filter, and the exhaust system. Ignition test at both spark plugs to ensure an uninterrupted spark is reached. If the spark is weak, sanitize the spark plug. Adjust the valve gap by using the feeler gauges according to the following parameters. plus for Kyo, adjust inlet valve at about 0.08 mm, exhaust valve 0.1 mm, plus for Hu tone, adjust inlet valve at about 0.15 mm, exhaust valve 0.2 mm. Note: gasoline for a long time will be denatured, evaporated, reducing octane index, leading to an inappropriate burning point. In case of piston error, need to adjust the engine. Above is a guide to identify and handle common errors in gasoline generator. Hopefully this video tutorial will help you. For more informations, please contact phongktcn_VCC at viettel.com.vn. Good luck.